Your problem right here is that you don't defend the down screen. Jalen Green's got to get attached and show. Look what happens when you let Klay Thompson just curl right off this down screen. You don't give Fred VanVleet any time to get over the screen. So now he's late guarding Klay Thompson. Okay, so now he's going to end up having to gamble once, gamble twice. Now you're off balance right here. You're going uphill to come back to guard Klay Thompson. Now a little rip-through move as you're coming uphill. Gets him open, step back two. God, these down screens are just destroying the Rockets. Like, if you're switching, there's nothing to think about. You can't think about it, talk about it. It's got to be Jalen Green automatically here, Jabari Smith here. You're thinking about it, you're talking about it. Now two people go to Steph Curry right here. That frees up Chris Paul. So now Amen Thompson steps up to try and help. So now Dylan Brooks is stuck having to guard two Warriors players, and he's going to be late to get to Klay Thompson for three. This is where it all goes bad for the Rockets. And why is Amen Thompson jamming Steph Curry? You never guard like this with your back to the ball. I'm getting to the three-point line, so I'm seeing ball, I'm seeing man him in the gaps. You're coming up to jam Steph Curry away from the ball. I mean, so now he's going to be able to get you off of him by doing that. So now you're going to be late. You're going to bite on this pump fake. That draws help, and now the defense is just scrambling. Scrambling, who's going to be open? Oh, it's Steph again. God, the Rockets, it's just, there's 4 seconds on the game clock right here, okay? So, first of all, I don't know why Amen Thompson's not just going under this screen. It's Chris Paul, you'll be fine. But if you're going to switch, there's no thinking. Sengun is up, you're over here on Dario Saric. But again, you got Alperen Sengun. First of all, Alperen Sengun isn't up ready to switch anyways. So he's late to switch. Amen Thompson goes to Chris Paul. How does this keep happening? God, are the Rockets... If Alperen Sengun is switching, I'm up and I'm level to the screener on the switch. Now, Jeff Green needs to lift with Jonathan Kuminga, so he's in this gap here immediately. So let's see. Sengun isn't up ready to switch, and Jeff Green isn't in this gap where he's supposed to be. That's how Chris Paul gets open. Out of guard with urgency. Jeff Green is switching this screen. Okay, so I'm playing the stop. Right now on this switch, I'm rotating the ball. I'm going to have my feet set in a defensive stance. I'm going to be in this gap right here. Okay, so I can stunt, I can recover. But look at Jeff Green's feet. They're not set. You're not in a defensive stance. You're late to get out to Gary Payton in a second. What is Jabari Smith doing? Steph Curry is coming over here to set a down screen right here, okay? So is Steph Curry... Stop! And Andrew Wiggins is lifting, so I got to get up and over the top of this down screen. How in the world does that affect you? How? Got to get organized in transition. Jabari Smith can't just be getting back to the middle of nowhere. I got to find someone to guard. Just saying, Goon taking Wiggins or am I taking Wiggins? I'm communicating this, so I'm sprinting over here. Jabari Smith is jogging over here. Wiggins can get it and go to the cup. Okay, again, in transition. First of all, that's a terrible gamble by Jae'Sean Tate, but right now, stop, okay? Jae'Sean Tate's going to take the ball, but I must communicate this. So Jalen Green's not just standing here, okay? Now Jalen Green can get over this way, and Jabari Smith can come over to Klay Thompson. But you got guys standing in the middle of nowhere. Jae'Sean Tate's not communicating, and Klay Thompson's open. Can never guard like this if you're Fred VanVleet with your back to the ball. Your back has to be to the baseline. I'm seeing ball, I'm seeing man. When you are defending like this, not only are you not seeing the ball, you are asking Klay Thompson to beat you backdoor. My goodness, are the Rockets just atrocious? Another down screen. Sengun has got to get attached and show. If Klay Thompson curls... Again, you can't guard like this. Your back needs to be to the baseline. I'm seeing ball, I'm seeing man. You're coming out here to deny, I don't even know what, of Steph Curry. So now he's just going to now say, okay, never mind. I'm just going to beat you backdoor. That gets you off balance. Now he's going to come off a down screen and you're going to end up going up the gut. Away from the ball, Jeff Green. You're always rotating to the ball, but you're always in a defensive stance with your feet set. Look at Jeff Green. Never rotates to the ball, never in a defensive stance. His feet are never set. So now this ball gets rocketed over to Gary Payton II. You're still dancing with your feet here, and now... Hey, this is off a jump ball. It's like transition defense. I can't just stand and guard no one. Look at Amen Thompson right here. Please get up and guard. Look at what is Amen Thompson doing? What? This is an easy switch here. Gary Payton II is setting a screen. Jalen Green's going to take Chris Paul. It's guard to wing, and Jeff Green can take Gary Payton II. Why? They don't do anything. Okay. Jeff Green is giving Chris Paul the angle. Now, Dylan Brooks, of course, isn't guarding how he's supposed to. Your back needs to be to the baseline, and you're in this gap. And Jeff Green needs to get up and force Chris Paul to where Dylan Brooks should be. But Dylan Brooks isn't anywhere to be found, and Jeff Green's... Okay, if the Rockets are coming to trap, that's lovely, but there can't be any movement in this backside area. Jayshawn Tate's got to get up. This pass to Kevon Looney can't get made. We're not worried about Draymond Green 2 passes away. But when you trap and it's this easy to pass out of, now Draymond Green's 1 pass away. Not get lost on Steph Curry. If Steph Curry's faking like he's setting a cross screen, it doesn't matter what he's doing. I need to be attached because if he sets this, then I need to jam Andrew Wiggins as he comes through. But you're unattached, so he's going to slip the cross screen, come off a down screen. What a disaster. If you're the Rockets, you can't first of all switch and then say, never mind, let's switch. Look at the Rockets switch and then say, whoopsies, let's switch back. No, that doesn't work that way. So now Jalen Green's way far away from Steph Curry here. And then if Jayshawn Tate is going to switch, then I certainly can't be playing this far off Draymond Green, or I'm going to be too late to switch. If you're Alperen Sengun, the Rockets switch this screen. Okay, this is obviously a mismatch on the perimeter right here. So if I'm Sengun, stop. Okay, I am forcing Steph Curry here to where I have gap help right here with Jalen Green. There's no place to go. If Alperen Sengun's letting Steph Curry go away, there's no help here. None. So guess what happens? Dylan Brooks cannot lean towards the screen. This is a very basic switch. Jabari Smith can take Steph Curry here. You take Draymond Green. Look at you lean towards the screen early. So Steph Curry refuses it, is open, you're off balance, pump fake triple. If you're running drop coverage against Steph Curry, then Alperen Sengun needs to be off Kevon Looney and over here. Okay? So his feet are set, he's in a defensive stance. I can stunt, I can recover. See, Alperen Sengun still got his hands on the screener. So now you're going to be sliding this way as Steph Curry's coming off the screen. You have no chance to recover. How easy could that have been?